talked about kind of the connection of your group and how much fun you guys are having. I think we said when you're having fun, football's easy or something like that. Just how much have you noticed this particular group on defense being special?
It's very special, man. We created a bond with each other outside of the building. And we're a close-knit group, man. Those are my guys, and we work together, we grind together. We all play cards together, do all the little fun stuff, man, and it just brings us together on the field, that much closer.
What's
When
the
did you
card game?
realize that? Sorry.
Go ahead, John.
When did you realize that fun was an important part of being able to excel at your job?
Just because we spend so much time like being serious and being locked in the meeting rooms, and this is a kid game. We've been playing since we was kids, so it's all about having fun and enjoying what you do, and enjoying coming to work. Enjoying the grind. And embracing it, and just making sure that we're laughing and being in good spirits.
What's the go-to card game?
For us, it's probably like spades.
So there's a clip of you guys turning around and talking to some of the fans in Washington as that game kind of got out of control. Talk about fun. What was that like to be out there and taking over that field?
Whenever you're on the road and you travel, it's us versus everybody, right? Because it's their fans and everything. The best feeling in the world is to go out there and to execute on all three phases of the game, and to be able to have fun like that when we're away from home, when all we have to depend on is each other. And I think that's just the main factor of, and the fans talking, that's everywhere you go, And it just makes it that much better when a fan is hassling you the whole time, and then we're out there producing and winning and executing, and then they have nothing to say. And that was actually pretty funny.
Who's your go-to space partner?
Partner? I don't know, man. I like to think I'm the king of it, for real, So I'm the best partner to have. To my own horn.
Who's the worst space player on the team?
Probably Mafe. It's horrible.
Did he know how to? Did
And
you
he
guys have
can't
to teach
catch.
him, or he just
Huh?
came in? He had to teach him how to
Nah,
play?
he knows how to play. He was bad. Ain't got no poker face.
When you look at the list of guys who have the most sacks at Lumen Field, you're number 2 on the list, but Calais Campbell is also on that list. Is there something that you get into a groove when you're in a different stadium that just feels like home when it's not?
I don't know. I have no clue. I don't really read into statistics stuff, but it's nothing like playing in Lumen, especially for me. I've been here my whole career, and it's another umph when like the fans are there and it's your fans and it's watching, and it just comes time to have like that clutch play, clutch performance, or whatever you want to call it. And it's just you gotta protect home field, so it gives you that much more umph when you're rushing in when you're playing. Period.
Before the season started, a lot of people didn't think highly of the Seahawks, and now you guys are 6-2 and winning on national stage and getting a lot of attention. How do you, as like one of the vets and the leaders, kind of help people not get ahead of themselves?
We don't let all that seep in. We want them to be the same way they were at the beginning of the season. We're just focused on us each and every day. We come in here, we work hard, and we know what we're capable of, right? But everybody else has a speculation and an opinion of what we can be, what we can't be, because let's just say if it didn't go this way, this conversation would be different. And then everybody would have been, no, I told you so, whatever, whoop. So our main focus is just us right here in this building, and then just attacking each day, winning each day, and being 1-0 every week.
You gonna hit up Jay Harbaugh about kick coverage now that we're seeing Peely out there?
Oh, me, no. Nah. Probably the younger me, but not right now. Now, if he needed me, I would. And, but I don't think I played kickoff since high school.
What did you think seeing a big nose tackle out there?
Oh, man, it was exciting to see him out there, man. Those guys, him and Mike Mo, they did a great job. When the number was called, they answered the call. I guess they had the game plan for it. But, it's all three phases of the game, and that was a huge play. I think that really turned the game when he made that play, and then they scored right after that. That's just a huge momentum swing, man. Then with us getting the ball at half, it was only that much more. And that ignites our defense, man. Seeing it play like that, knowing that the offense went out and scored, it's like now it's our time to go step up and get another stop to get the offense back the ball.
Have you been on a team that had this many rookies on it before?
No, I don't think so. But, man, these young guys good. Like, we have a great veteran group, too. We have a little bit more on the defense than the offense, but just keeping everybody locked in, man. Look, they young, they body young, they knees young. They don't hurt as much as we do during the week. So it's good to have a bunch of them, man. They young, ready to go, man.
That's a different quarterback than Kyler Murray. So what does that change about keys that you're looking at and how you would play it?
Just seeing they change their scheme a little bit, but Brissett is a great quarterback. He's been in this league a long time for a reason. They put on a good showing against Dallas, and we're just locked in on our keys and ready to go, man, based on what we're seeing on film.
Speaking of the young guys, we were asking you about Grey Zabel back in training camp and what you're seeing now. Now he's got a half a season under his belt. Just what stands out about the way the rookie's playing?
It's just the way he works, man. He attacks every day. He doesn't complain at all, man. He works hard as hell, man. And every rep he takes is like a game rep. He takes it serious. He likes to finish blocks. He likes to finish, running after the ball. And you really see that in rookies, man. The way his mindset is just like very different because you don't really have to push him. He already has it in him. And those are traits like you can't coach.
How does the way guys play on the perimeter, whether it's nickels like Nick and Spoon or Mafe got D-Law on the edge, how does that help you guys run defense?
It helps a lot, man. When you can set an edge on the outside, and feed us back to the dogs inside, man, we're ready and we're hunting, man. It's just everybody's foaming at the mouth wanting to make a play, wanting to make a stop. We take very much pride in that, especially stopping the run, because that's how guys are going to try to attack us.
In terms of like the style you guys want to play, do you feel like it shows up there when you guys run defense?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's what we went past every day for in training camp. The practices were long as hell too. So, just grinding that out, man, and seeing it pay off is what's good, man. I mean, that's kudos to everybody who put in that work.
Jarran, you were here when the Legion of Boom was its thing and still doing, having that kind of edge to their game and everything like that. To see this defense come back around now and kind of set the standard again at the level you guys are playing at right now, how happy does that kind of make you to kind of know that you guys are putting that down again?
It's very good, man, but it's not even happy, man. It's just a testament to what we did, how hard we work. And I know I keep saying that, but, I mean, that's true. We work very hard, and I just think, we're being rewarded for the work that we put in, but we got to stay humble and respect the game and keep that going, so we keep upholding that standard of stopping the run.
When you heard that Rashid Shaheed was added to the team, what was your first thought?
He fast as hell. Just add another great guy to a receiving group that's already doing a very good job, man. And, anytime we can add a good player to help us get to where we want to go, whatever that may be, to be 1-0 every week, that's good, man. He's a great player. We already played against him, so we kind of had already watched him and seen him on scheme. He was definitely one of the guys we scouted against.
When you came in the league, you played on a really deep, talented line, and now you guys are kind of building that again here. What does that do for a defensive line when you got so many different guys that can rotate it?
Personally, I think is the mentality that you got to have is no drop off when it's the next man up, and to be just as prepared as everybody who's starting or who's rotating in. That's just the main thing. When you see your guys go out there and they're doing their job, the next guy's up when they come and do the same thing.
What can you say about your guys' ability to get home, to get to the quarterback with just 4 rushers? You're not blitzing a whole lot, and it seems like you don't really have to because you guys are.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we're not getting there, it's going to be a problem. Big problem. And I think the guys on the back end and stuff, they're banking on us to get home, the coaches as well. And that takes 4 people. That equals 1. So it's all of us together collectively, to be able to get to a quarterback.
How did Drake Thomas kind of had to take over in the second half at the middle linebacker and everything? How did you feel like that went?
I feel like it was easy. And I'm going to always relate to practice. I just seen him do that consistently from last year to this year. He took it and really just sold into his role on special teams like last year. And anytime he got in the game, he was ready, always prepared. And I'm a people watcher, so, I see him around the building. He always got his iPad in his hands. Anytime I was in there getting some extra pump in, because, I got them big arms, it was just he was always in there working on his body, being prepared just for whenever his number's called, man. He's doing a great job.
What does it mean to rush as one? Obviously, when you're running games up front, that's one thing. But
yeah.
Is that still a thing even when you're all just kind of doing your?
Yeah, because we're never just doing our own thing, right? Because that's how you can create rush lanes for the quarterback. It's we're always communicating, talking to each other. When we're in meeting rooms, we're always seeing what one other person is thinking, what they're thinking here and there, and then that goes back to off the field. So off the field, you kind of know the person, so you kind of know what he's thinking, what he's feeling, and how to play off of him.
So you don't necessarily have to communicate that.
Oh, you always got to communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jarran.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jarran.